We'll probably talk next week about energy and how we can improve the energy situation to meet the climate change. I do have one more thing that I really must do before I close down, and that is talk about geothermal energy and one of the communities I represent, Lake County. We have a critical natural resource opportunity in this nation, and it's beneath the soil, beneath the ground, and it happens to be the heat of the earth. It finds its way to the surface in many places around the world, and it certainly does in my district, Lake County. That heat comes from the geothermal, and it is an extraordinary natural resource, and it is clean energy. It's one of the most abundant natural resources that can be found anywhere, and it's often overlooked. It has the ability to become one of the key future sources of energy. We'll talk about it much more next week, but I do want to talk about its use here in the United States. It is environmentally friendly. Dry steam and flash geothermal plants emit just 5% of the carbon dioxide and less than 1% of the nitrous oxide of traditional fossil fuel coal power plants. The binary geothermal installation emissions are near zero. More importantly, geothermal energy is cost effective. Over the last 2 decades, the cost of generating geothermal power has decreased by 25%. Additionally, geothermal can be produced domestically. In California, the Imperial Valley, the Lake County area are 2 of the most used geothermal resources. Nevada has enormous resources, and there are many other places within the United States. And it can be sent, the same resources available in many, many parts of the world. So we as a world, and certainly as a state and nation, ought to be moving more aggressively to harness our geothermal resources. It's also a good jobs place, creating more than $117 million annual wealth in the geothermal region of Sonoma, Mendocino, and Lake counties. It's also a tax source. Lake County and Sonoma counties receive over $11 million in annual tax revenues directly from the Geysers geothermal field. And Lake County has saved millions of dollars in the disposal costs by funneling 8 million gallons of wastewater back into the ground for the harnessing of geothermal resources. So I draw the attention tonight to the nation, to the potential of geothermal and the success that it's had in my district in Lake County and in my neighboring county of Sonoma. So thank you so very much, Mr. Speaker. We thank you and we yield back.